Hello, everybody. This is Charlie from the Care Association, and today I'm very pleased to spend some time with Linda Cole of Tranquility Haven. Now, I understand that you have a beautiful place here, but I understand that you have three more places: two in Titusville and two in the Cocoa area.
It is true.
That's amazing. How long have you been in this business?
Well, working with the elderly, I've been working with the elderly for the last 5 years, but prior to that, I worked with people with disabilities for 14 years.
Oh, so you have a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to, Linda, I like to turn things around a little bit. Usually when I do an interview, I ask them about, do you have flat rate pricing, you have home cooked meals, you have aging in place and all of these things. And it's kind of common knowledge that we all have that. So I'm going to maybe shake things up a little bit and approach it a different way. How would you prepare someone for coming into your home? What is it about your home that makes it a little different? Because I already know that you're always full, and you very seldom have any openings, but they're filled rapidly. Why is this? Can you tell me?
I think part of the reason why we fill very rapidly is almost everybody comes here through word of mouth. And I think because of how our staff treat and work with the residents that are here is instrumental, because I'm not here all the time, but they are. They view taking care of the residents here as if it's their own family member, and they treat them as if they are. And so, the activities that we do, the food that they eat, which is really important. We just recently went through a training with a chef so that staff continually are looking for new creative ways of preparing the meals here. So it's not just the same doldrum meal every single day. And the staff like that. It kind of gives them a new way to garnish a meal so it looks prettier, so that it smells better, so that they can take pride in what they do. I think all of those things together.
And also you had mentioned that something about Christian values.
Yes. This is a Christian organization. On our website, you'll see that the people who work here, including myself, are very strong Christians, and therefore how we view taking care of people and our reinforcement of those values is in all of the facilities here. And I do believe, because they do treat people how I believe they should be treated and how they believe that they should be treated, I think that leads to a more caring, nurturing environment for the elderly. Because I think elderly people in particular, across the nation, I would say, don't get provided for the way that they should. And so they know when they come here, and their family knows when they come here, that they get treated special. We go out of our way to make sure that we meet their needs. And a couple of examples of that would be, we have a lot of men at our facility, which is very unusual. And they come here because we have, for example, in the Cocoa facility, we have like a little workshop area where they can actually go out and work and make things with their hands so they can still feel productive. We also have one resident who came to me and said that he really wanted to start a garden. And so we built a garden so that he could actually grow collard greens and corn and tomatoes and different kinds of vegetables, so that he could feel important and put his hands in the dirt and feel productive. Because even though they're old and their life may not be the same as it was, they still want to feel productive. And I think that's what makes us a difference. They know they can come here and still do things. They don't have to be locked inside and not enjoy their life.
Like they just castaways or something like that. They have some value in their lives. Mm-hmm. That's really touching. You also mentioned that you have limited nursing. Can you explain that to me, how it works here and how you use this to train your staff and how it works out? Let's say if, my mother got UTI. Mm-hmm. I mean, how does all this work to their advantage?
Well, we have two additional licensures. We have a limited nursing service license, and we have an extended congregate care license. We also have on staff here a registered nurse who comes in and trains all of our CNA staff. So she also has a full-time job that she works at one of the major hospitals here. And so she's very familiar with rehab and hospitalization, as well as a small residential, assisted living environment. And because of that, she is able to have insight into what kind of situation might work best for them. So she's able to train the staff so they know what to look for, and that way we're able to deal with any possible infection or any unusual behavior that may be something we should be concerned about, so they get the care that they need to have as quickly as they need to have it.
So you catch it right away, and it's good care for them.
Yes.
Okay, last question I have now. What is your favorite thing of this business? You shared a story to me that was kind of touching. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite thing?
I think the most favorite thing for me is because we're able to provide a facet of life for the elderly that they wouldn't get somewhere else. So, it's exciting to me to see their faces, like the other day when I brought the vegetables into one of our residents here. If you could just see the light in his eyes. I mean, he was so thrilled to know that he was going to take these vegetables and be able to plant them. I brought the vegetables to him, I think it was about 4 p.m. I came back to do my last check of the day. It was about 8 o'clock, and he had already planted half of the vegetables into the vegetable garden. And to me, that's just really special that you could make that kind of a difference in someone's life. And he just was he was in tears almost when he saw those vegetables. He was just so touched to think that somebody cared enough about him and what he wanted to do in the latter part of his life, that they would go pick up vegetables and make it possible that he could experience that. And that's important to me, It really is.
You say that so well. Thank you so much for letting us come out to visit with you. And can you see your loved one in this place here? Wouldn't they be happy? I'd be happy. Have a great day.